Okay, so in this video, we're going to be looking at setting up rates for your service. So we'll go into product setup again and then go down to rates. So we've already set up our tours and categories. If you haven't already, please go back to the setting up tours and categories video. Watch that, set up your tours and categories, and then come back to this one. Okay, so here's the tours we set up earlier. So we'll jump in and we'll do them one at a time. So we'll choose our afternoon tour. We'll create a new rate and we'll just call it afternoon tour rate. So we'll give the rate a name. Now we have to select a date range that this rate applies for. Now what I'd suggest, unless you're altering the rates a lot for school holidays and everything like that, just set a really long date range. So you can go here by month or you can skip by year. So what we'll do, we'll just go right through to 2030, end of October. And so that just means our rate will apply right through. We can alter that, we can shorten that, we don't have to go that far ahead. That's just simply so I don't do it only a month or two ahead or a year ahead and then forget about it in a year's time. I'd come back and I've got no rates there at all. Okay, so we'll put our rates in for the half day tour. So it might be 60, 50, and then 180 for the family. So we've got our rates in there and we save the rate. Now what I'll show you as well is if we go to the morning tour, we'll create a new rate. And once again, we'll just give it a name and just stick with a simple name that you won't forget. So this one we'll skip right through as well. And we can always come back and alter this at any time. Now, if you have different rates on different days of the week, see if I tick this, it comes up. So I can say, okay, this tour is more expensive on the weekend. So on the weekend for adults, this might be 80, but throughout the week, this might only be 70. And once again, for children throughout the week, it might only be 50. On the weekend, this might be 60. And you get the idea. Same again for families. And so you can price your product separately on weekdays and weekends if that's how you have your product priced, just by clicking this little checkbox here. And we'll save that one. We can see we have our rates in there. And we'll just go through all our products, doing the same thing, creating a rate as we go. Now with this one, what I'll do is I'll show you if we were to have a few different rates. So let's say if just over the Christmas time, we had a special Christmas rate. So what I'd do is I'd go through from now until the start of the Christmas school holidays, which this year look it's officially starting about the 23rd. So we'll go through from now until the 23rd and we'll put our 1 hour hire rates in. Now what I can do is save that and then we can create another rate and we can call this holiday rate. And we basically pick up from where we left off on the last day. So I'd go through to December and we'd pick up from the 23rd and we'll go through to the end of the December holidays, which let's say it's right to the end on the 29th of January. And this might be 40, 30 and 100. So we've now got the school holiday rate in, so we can save that. Now you see we've got an error message here. That's because I finished this day on the 23rd and I picked up this one on the 23rd. So what I want to do is just select one day further, so the 24th, and hit save rate. So you can see here we've now got our rates from here until the Christmas holidays. Or we've got, sorry, these are the Christmas holidays, and we've got our rates from now until those Christmas holidays. Then what we probably want to do is go in and once again pick up where we left off, and we can just call this the same again, and we'll pick up from the 30th of January, sorry, 30th of January, and then that might go right through until the Christmas holidays again the following year. which is the 22nd. And that might just remain the same as this rate here. So we'll just put that in again. And there we go. And so that takes us right through to the following Christmas. And then once again, I think you get the idea by now, we just pick up again in the following Christmas. So we can copy that one again, and go copy. We pick up on the 23rd of December 2017, and we'd go through until the end of January 2018, and we take our Christmas rates and save. And there you go. And if you want to keep doing rates based upon times, you just have to put the date ranges through, and then you pick up, and then you pick up the next date range. So it is a little bit more fiddly, but look, then once it's done, it's done. I just did the dates for the next 2 years there. So that wasn't too painful at all. And then the only ones we have got are the full day and half day. Once again, you get the idea by now. So I won't go through these as well, but we saw a few different ways we could do rates. We saw for the afternoon tour just the standard. We saw for the morning tour having different rates for different days of the week. And we saw for the Segway Hire 1 hour how to split your rates up if they differ over holidays. So there we go, that's entering your rates. You need to go through and do that for all your products. Make sure all products have a rate on them. Do at least the next 2 years at the very minimum. I know if you have all the different school holiday rates, it becomes a little bit more tricky, but just work through it. It should only take, that didn't take too long at all. It's only taken us 5 minutes or so to set that up, and then just work through and do all your different products and get your rates going right through to a few years ahead. That way you don't get a couple of months down the track and realize you don't have rates in there. Okay, guys, that's setting up rates. Thank you very much.